Well, hello everybody, it's me, Alfie Chat. I'm back for another video, and in this video I am going to be talking about the movie Inside Out. I've been talking about this movie for quite some time now. I've talked about it quite a few times on my channel and my Twitter page already. I've already made a review for Inside Out 2, but in this video I'm going to be talking about the lost Inside Out emotion. But before I get this video started, guys, I'd like to apologise if I sound a bit off during this video. I was sick a few days ago. I caught a virus called the norovirus, and I've basically been recovering. I'm feeling better, but my voice is still like not that great. If you don't know what norovirus is, then well, Google it, because I don't really want to spend 2 or 3 minutes trying to explain it to you. But yeah, so if I sound off in this video, then that's why. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. So yeah, if you're into obscure media, so like if you're into concept art and obscure media surrounding, like, you know, films and all that, then you've probably read the Inside Out 2 and Inside Out 1 art books. These art books contain a lot of information about concepts for Inside Out, as well as behind the scenes of Inside Out. If you've read these books, then you might know that there were a lot of emotions that didn't make it into the film. For those of you who didn't read the books though, then you're probably surprised and wondering what these emotions are. And that's what I'm going to be talking to you about. I'm going to be talking to you about the forgotten Inside Out emotions. So basically, there were 26 emotions that were originally going to be in the original and second film. Yes, 26. I don't have time to go into too much depth and detail about all of them, but there is one that stood out the most from me that I'd like to talk about. So to keep this simple, I'm going to be quickly naming a few of the lost Inside Out emotions. Rebellion was originally going to be an emotion in Inside Out 2. Schadenfreude was originally going to be an emotion in Inside Out 1 and also Inside Out 2. If you don't know what Schadenfreude is, then you know, Google it, because well, it's kind of hard to explain. Greed was also going to be an emotion in Inside Out 1. Love was going to be an emotion in Inside Out 1. Jealousy was going to be an emotion in Inside Out 2. Awe was going to be an emotion in Inside Out 2. And guilt was going to be an emotion in Inside Out 2. And they also had early designs for other emotions, like this is what envy was going to look like. Envy was originally going to be an Inside Out 1, but they saved her for Inside Out 2 and they gave her a completely different look. But out of all these emotions, there's one emotion that stood out the most for me, and do you know what that is? That emotion is shame. Shame is an emotion that was going to be in Inside Out 1 and Inside Out 2. So, we all know that anxiety was the villain of Inside Out 2, but believe it or not, shame was originally going to be the villain. Shame was the original villain of Inside Out 2, but got replaced by anxiety. And if you ask me, I like anxiety, don't get me wrong, but I feel like shame would have been more impactful to the story, and I feel like shame would have been like more just a more deeper and heavy meaning emotion. This is what shame was going to look like in the movie. This is what her final design looked like among the other emotions. This is her concept art. This is the concept art around 2022-ish, when they were first coming out with concepts for the movie, and this is what her final form, or her villain stage, was going to be like. As you can tell by this image I'm showing you on screen right now, it seems like shame was originally going to grow in size into what I can only assume is as Riley in the film gets more and more hard on herself. Unfortunately for us, guys, these are the only images we actually have of shame. They haven't revealed an awful lot about shame. We don't even have any deleted scenes of shame. Well, none that I'm aware of. If anyone out there happens to have any deleted footage of shame or any other artwork of shame or concept, please share it to me. If it's I don't care whether it's unofficial, whether it's fan art, I don't care whether it's like 30 seconds long, whether it's 10 or 5 seconds long. I just want as much information on this emotion as I can get, because this emotion is just really interesting to me, which is what I've been which is why I decided to talk about it. In fact, if you want to link it in the comments, you can, but YouTube normally doesn't allow people to put links in the comment section, so I think it's better off if you DM it to me on Twitter. Like, if anyone happens to have Twitter, then please DM me and tell me if you have any deleted footage or fan art of Shame, because Shame is just, because I just find this really interesting, how the original emotion was going to be, the original villain was going to be Shame. So yeah, if you happen to have any deleted scenes of Shame, any artwork or fan art of any kind, please share it to me in the comments or on Twitter. That would be greatly appreciated. Unfortunately, there's not much about Shame, and that's quite sad, because I think Shame is a cool emotion and I think she could have had so much more potential. There is some cool fan art of Shame, and some people have actually like made their own designs and stuff of Shame. Now you're probably wondering, why was Shame scrapped? Well, there's a few reasons why she was scrapped. The first reason is because Pixar said that apparently it was too heavy, and that Shame was apparently like too dark for the film or something. In my opinion, this makes no sense, because there are a lot of Pixar films that have dark stuff in them. Like, I know this isn't a Pixar film, but The Lion King is a film made by Disney, and Disney owns Pixar, and look how dark that is with the scene where Mufasa gets killed, you know? I find this really ironic how Shame got cut due to being dark, because like I said, you know, it's because Pixar always puts dark stuff in their films. I think another reason, I can't remember where I saw this, but I think I saw another reason why she was scrapped is probably because, well, she couldn't be redeemed like Anxiety. Anxiety could be redeemed, and apparently she couldn't. This also makes no sense to me, because Anxiety is also a really horrible feeling, like a really nasty feeling for some people. So if Anxiety can get redeemed, then how come Shame couldn't? And this also makes you wonder, will Shame be brought back in a possible Inside Out 3? Unfortunately, there are currently no signs of Pixar bringing back any of the old new emotions. Currently, they haven't confirmed an Inside Out 3, however, the director did say something about having ideas for an Inside Out 3, so it is possible, but I'm not too sure if they are going to make an Inside Out 3. If they do, I really hope they bring back Shame. If you want to, there is a petition made for it to bring back some of the old emotions like Shame. Link will be in the comments or pinned or description. Yeah, link will be in the comments, because YouTube doesn't allow me to put links in my comments in my description for some reason, so it will be in the pinned comment below. And that's pretty much all there is, guys. I just wanted to share this with you to say that it's just like this is something really interesting. And yeah, if you have any deleted footage, artwork or fan art of Shame of any kind, please send it to me in the comments or on Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in whatever I make next. Goodbye, everyone.